Well, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express, broadcasting to you from our weather studio here at Christus, Southeast Texas, next to St. Elizabeth Hospital here in Beaumont. And we're on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building where, looking south, we see one of the patient towers here at Christus, St. Elizabeth. And you see the mostly clear skies that are pretty much abound. A little bit of a breeze going through the area now. And then on our, let's see, let me switch over to our East Texas Freeway camera, which looks west from the studio vantage point. Man, it just is cool on clear days like that. And really, on not so clear, you can still see the netting and the pylons that are keeping hold of the, that is the facility over at, is it Top Golf 5 Under? Down on College Street, the golf facility down on College Street. So, still, even at this vantage point, looking west from our studio view at East Texas Freeway, we are looking at clear skies in and around the area. So, with that said, let's get into our forecast real quick. We've got 78 degrees to start us off, 85% humidity, and southeast winds at 3 miles per hour. We're looking at that chance of rain. Hey, it stays with us. Surprise, not, right? But it does look like we're going to be seeing rain finally by maybe next weekend. Taper down a little bit, go away totally. I doubt it, but it's sort of the nature of the beast this time of the year, right? No really significant watches and warnings other than it's still going to be very hot here. Nothing that exceeds those heat watches warnings, but nevertheless, we know to take heed of all of that. Here's our regional satellite and radar composite. Shows the west to or east to west direction of the shower activity that we're seeing, at least on our regional radar, that affected mainly Houston this go around and areas just north of Houston. So with that going through, we are still seeing some shower activity around the Panhandle, spinning around an area of high pressure, believe it or not. So, and high pressure will really be still dominating us. Although you normally equate high pressure with quiet conditions and much hotter, not so the case this go around. Here's our X-Rad Doppler radar, and we've got it into motion. This radar provided by Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911. Some lightning strikes going on around the Huntsville area and just north of Houston before fading out. And we're going to be seeing at least a chance for rain here in our area later on as we get a little bit warmer during the day, sparked off. And I stop myself short of saying these are garden type variety showers. They are in the sense of where they are located, sort of sporadic around southeast Texas. They are not, though, in the form of light rain elements, okay? Because a lot of times we'll have some lightning going along with these, as we saw just north and west of Houston. So, we'll continue that with 79 right now, currently at our location, 76 Port Arthur, Orange at 73, 73 in Jasper as well. The nation as a whole, it's starting to get a little bit quieter as opposed to what we saw last week with the several areas of extreme flooding. And we're not going to be ruling out certainly rain as it continues to push through areas around the Great Lakes. So we're going to continue to see that play out with the advance of another front that really doesn't move farther south than, say, Missouri as it treks across the lower 48. Still, though, very warm across the area. Certainly not looking at the extremes that we saw just 1 and 2 weeks ago. Although the triple digits are still making themselves home in the region. San Antonio today, 100, 102 Dallas, 100 Salt Lake City, 109 in Phoenix, and Las Vegas. Although it's a nice sunny go of it there at 107 for the high. Well, and let's go ahead and get with what everyone's talking about in the weather world. Not so much southeast Texas, but the weather world certainly. Hurricane Aaron. It's a Category 2 storm. If you're tracking it by hand, it's 25 to north, 72 to west. It has 110 mile per hour winds, making it an extremely strong Category 2 hurricane, and just flirting with again becoming Category 3 strength, although it was at and 4 at one point. It's moving northwest at 7 miles per hour. And with that, here's the current track for Aaron. Tomorrow early morning, a Category 2 storm. It stays a Category 2 until, looks like Friday early morning, where it's back down to a Category 1 storm and then out into the northernmost Atlantic. Now, again, staying well offshore. But when we put the wind elements with this storm, it is a very large storm. I mean, some 500 miles as far as diameter. With the wind elements with this. So by 2 a.m. Thursday, I mean, North Carolina, again, could be seeing some of those tropical storm force winds, hence the evacuation of the extreme coastal areas there. So we'll continue to make you aware of the elements there. Of course, still tropics, and that is in the sense that we've got 2 other areas that the Hurricane Center is now looking at in the next 7 days that could become tropical in nature. One will be here, taking almost the same track that Aaron did, 60% probability of forming a tropical system in the next 7 days, and then one just off the coast of Africa, 30-30, as far as 48 and 7 days are concerned. So we'll keep you abreast of those scenarios here in Southeast Texas, and you can do the same by coming up to our studios right here at the Wellness Center building. You can pick up a brand new 2025 hurricane tracking guide, and we've got some newer information about not only hurricane season, but about our stations as well. Closer to home, we've got instability in place that will again fire off those isolated afternoon showers that we've been seeing, and some of those showers even move themselves into the later part of the day, and we're talking about 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Same goes for tomorrow, with a little bit more abundant moisture, at least north of us. Now, yesterday we peaked at 96 at the Jack Brooks Airport. 73 was our startup temperature. We're back down to a deficit as far as our rain totals are concerned, even though the Jack Brooks Airport yesterday only received 1/100th of an inch of rain. Sabine Pass, 1 high and 1 low. The final low at 7:08 tonight. Sun was up as of 6:46. Sun setting at 7:53. Here is our forecast today. Partly cloudy later in the afternoon, and again a 40% coverage of isolated showers today. 95, the expected high today, with northeast winds at 5 miles per hour. Down to 75 to start us off tomorrow morning, and light and variable wind activity overnight. Here's our extended outlook provided by the great guys at Top Deck Flooring. Partly cloudy conditions are the norm through the weekend. Highs will be in the mid-90s at least for today and tomorrow, and then I don't know if it's a reprieve, but we're in the lower 90s in through Monday and lower 70s for overnight lows. I did want to remind you to, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, X, our Roku television channel, you can join me in the comments section of your page. And let me know where you're watching the broadcast from and how the weather's unfolding at your location. Love for you to join me in our, in fact, let me see if I can pull that up real quick and see if I can locate some of those. I should have done this a little bit earlier, but nevertheless, it is a Tuesday for me. We also wanted to remind you of an event that is coming about. Now this, let me get on this side so you can see the graphic. And I do encourage you, if you've got something that you would like me to publicize for you on our morning broadcast, I'd love to do it. And I found this one going on. This is at my home location at Infant Jesus Catholic Church. Our Knights of Columbus are going to be sponsoring a hamburger and hot dog luncheon this Sunday at Dollinger Hall, right next door to Infant Jesus Catholic Church in Lumberton. The high school youth will be selling drinks and some desserts, and of course donations will be accepted. They're donating this and offering their help, but they do ask for donations. So if you do get out and about, maybe come visit us at church there at Infant Jesus Catholic Church. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you for the luncheon as well, which is going to be happening at 11:30 at Dollinger Hall, right next door and behind Infant Jesus Catholic Church. So again, meteorologist Dana Melancon with you here at Southeast Texas Express. Thanks so much for letting me join you on Facebook. Facebook, YouTube, X, Roku this morning. Remind your friends and make sure you download our app on your cell phone, Southeast Texas Express. Also, invite your friends to like and follow the page on Facebook, YouTube, and the rest. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much.